Martin is not identifying.
Every newscast you've ever watched was created in large part by people you never see. Two of those are the photographer and the producer. The photographer shoots video to grab your eye. The producer puts words to it to grab your ear. When both are really good at it, the story they create grabs your heart. Jamie Rita is the 11 o'clock producer at WSPA, Jimmy Moore the nightside photographer. This summer they started working on a new story, their own.
We got married on June 11th of this year. We didn't have any grand plans, obviously, to start a family, and we liked where we were, and just to start our life together.
But the producer knows even the most well-written stories are edited, changed on the fly, cut short because of time or other unforeseen constraints. On August 8th, Jimmy was in his news vehicle on Interstate 85 when an accident happened several cars in front of him.
I look up again, and coming over all the cars, you see the spare tire. And like I said, there's probably about 12 cars ahead of me. And the spare tire just keeps bouncing down the road and bouncing, missing everybody, going down the center of the way. And then all of a sudden, about 2 cars ahead, that thing takes a left turn.
A rogue tire heading straight for his windshield. Jimmy, trying to avoid it, turned the wheel but crashed into the median barrier, bounced off, and rolled over.
I remember until I hear a guy, I guess they cut the door off, and he said he was with a lifeline or whatever, and he said he's going to get me out of there. And he said, "Can you feel anything?" And I was like, "No."
2 weeks and several surgeries later, doctors at Spartanburg Regional told him the true extent of his injury. He was paralyzed from neck down.
It was like, okay, well, I don't have a choice now. I guess I kind of got to do what I got to do.
We're good so far.
Jimmy was determined to do whatever it took to get moving again, and that meant moving. The Shepherd Center in Atlanta is the premier rehab hospital for spine and brain injuries in the Southeast. Here, the prescription is simple: work hard.
They call it boot camp for a reason.
After 2 months of rigorous therapy, Jimmy can turn his head and shrug his shoulders. His goal is to be able to move his hands again within a year. His worst-case scenario?
The worst-case scenario is what I am now, which I don't consider worse. Jamie asked me the question once if I would have rather I've come to this be with a brain injury, but still have all my functions, or be like I am now. And I would just soon be like I am now because I can still communicate.
And he's communicating in new ways.
For making it back.
Voice-activated technology allows him to write and make phone calls. His mouth has become his hands. He grips a stylus with his teeth to update his Facebook status. He operates his power chair by puffing on a tube, and he's gotten pretty good at navigating the hallways.
He handles everything that's thrown at him with such an awesome attitude. I mean, the challenges that he gets every day, and believe me when I tell you, it's a new challenge every day.
And Jamie is there for every challenge. The young bride who not so long ago walked down the aisle beside her groom now walks for him, whether it's putting him in his chair in the morning
Deep breath in and call.
or cleaning out his tracheotomy tube.
Right now, I can't think of anything else I'd rather be doing than taking care of Jimmy and being by his side.
There's a side of Jamie now that you love and appreciate even more, a side that I probably would have never seen had it not been for this accident.
But truth be told, it's a side of Jamie Jimmy would prefer to have never needed to see.
When we got married, we had things that we wanted to do. And I know this isn't what she signed up for. This isn't what anybody signed up for. And I'm lucky she's adapted, but sometimes, it was like, how is she feeling about this? This is a complete 360 from what we had planned. Are we going to be able to get close to, that life that we planned? And we're stubborn, so I think we will.
We will.
We will. We'll find a way to do it. but it's definitely a harder path.
They took a big step along that path on October 18th. Graduation day for Jimmy. He and Jamie are moving to a nearby apartment. They'll have a nurse living with them around the clock, but it's a major step towards something resembling normal. One that he says would not have been possible if he had not come to the Shepherd Center.
When I left Spartanburg, it's one of those things. Spartanburg kept me alive, but y'all showed me how to live. And I appreciate everyone here. You all do perform miracles.
Jimmy says he misses his job as a news photographer.
You all